All right, so we're grateful for your time. It's now time for us to get some updates from our world of business. And when we talk about insurance, I know one you can rely on. Now, Star Assurance Ghana has launched a new product called the Star E-Insurance. The company says the virtual insurance product is aimed at creating convenience for customers.
Star Assurance turns 30 this year, and as part of its celebration, the company has introduced a new product called Star E-Insurance. Existing and potential customers can now access their information or sign on to new insurance policies on the company's website. Benedicta Gansa Afo is head of E-Insurance at Star Assurance.
Star E-Insurance is a virtual branch which is internet-based and it's linked to our website www.starassurance.com. It gives our customers the opportunity to own an account online. They can buy policy online, generate their own premium, make payments online. For our offline customers, that is those who already have policies with us, they can go online and add their policies online, manage their own accounts. If you log on to our website www.starassurance.com, you go to buy insurance online. Click on that, open an account, fill in your personal details, then you fill in your policy details. Select the policy that you want to buy. We have motor, we have travel, we have personal accident, we have homeowners comprehensive online. So you select the policy that you want to buy, fill in the policy details, make payments online using the electronic means of payment.
She further indicated that persons who are not IT savvy or computer literate have not been left out of this new insurance product.
They can always visit any of our branches across the region. We have about 18 branches out there across the region, and we have our agency offices. They can visit any of those places and they will be sorted. They also have the opportunity to call our hotline 030-224-5906 or 8. They can send us WhatsApp on 050-140-9080.
So in other business stories, the Institute of Statistical, Social and Economic Research, that's ISA, wants public utility companies to provide reliable services before charging appropriate commercial rates. Now, the director of the institute, Felix Asante, was speaking at the launch of the State of Ghana's Economy 2014 report here in Accra.
The 2014 State of the Economy of Ghana report by the Institute for Statistical, Social and Economic Research, ISE, showed a real GDP growth rate of 4.2 as against the targeted rate of 7.1%. The service sector, which is the largest, registered a growth rate of 5.6, down from 10% in 2013. It, however, contributed 49.6% to GDP. The industrial sector, the second largest, grew even much slower at 0.8% in 2014, down from 6.6% the previous year. The institute said this is worrisome given the country's quest for industrialization. Growth in the industrial sector also fell from 5.7% in 2013 to 4.6% last year. The report attributes the downward trend in growth to factors such as the fall in commodity prices, the energy crisis, depreciation of the cedi, high inflation, and the high interest rates. According to the report, the lack of adequate infrastructure is holding back development by 2%. It recommended increased public-private partnership in speeding up development.
You need that environment for them to come in. What are you going to give the private sector if it comes in? The private sector is going to use its resources. What incentive are you going to give to that private sector? What rebates are you going to? Those are the enabling environment that you need for a private sector to come in. All this discussion we are having, we had it in 2007.
The report also advocates import substitution for economic growth.
If you have energy challenges, then you will not be able to produce enough. We can target selected commodities that we tend to consume a lot, which we have the comparative advantage that we can produce cheaply, and then we focus on that. So by so doing, yes, we reduce the demand for the foreign currency.
The report finally warned against overtaxation of an economy that is expected to grow.
All right, so if you have petroleum prices going up, obviously you should see that prices will reflect on the ground. Maybe this is why they call the Chamber for Petroleum Consumers, that's COPEC, has called on the Ministry of Transport to adopt a quarterly review of transport fares instead of the current half-year transport fare review window. According to the Chamber, recent developments in terms of petroleum products demand a more robust and time-sensitive system that protects both the transport operator and the user.
According to the head of Chamber for Petroleum Consumers, COPEC, Duncan Amwa, transport operators are almost always in a hurry to increase fares the moment fuel prices are increased by anything above 5%, but the reverse is something they would not usually do. The Chamber is therefore calling for a transport fare arrangement that allows the Transport Ministry and transport operators to review fares in the event of 10% cumulative adjustments at the pumps.
Petroleum in Ghana over the past 2 months has seen some 23% plus reduction at the pumps. We have petitioned the Ministry of Transport, the Parliamentary Select Committee on Transport. We have petitioned also the GPRTU as well as the Office of the Chief of Staff to ensure that effectively and as soon as practicable, fares should come down to commensurate what drivers and transport operators are paying for fuel at the pump.
According to COPEC, there should be a system that allows transport operators to reduce fares as and when applicable without necessarily waiting for the half-year or quarterly transport fares review.
We have requested as a chamber for 15% reduction instead of the whole 23 being passed on to the end user, and this we believe is very fair and should be done as soon as practicable.
Fuel prices have seen a steady but significant decline at the pumps since the inception of the price liberalization regime on the 16th of June 2015. But this has in no way reflected in commensurate reductions in transport fares in the country.
All right, so that's all we have for you in business.